What's up, guys? Matt back again with another tier list video, and of course, I am joined by the world's biggest One Piece fan, Brian, aka Tatted Charizard. Brian, say hello to the people and tell them your favorite arc in One Piece.
Woo! Hello.
You peaked, so I don't know what you said other than hello, but yeah, that's a great arc in One Piece. I love the hello arc. But yeah, we are back once again, Brian.
I like the Wano arc.
Wano arc is also my favorite, so good job.
Thanks.
Because that's the I'm on Twitter One Piece arc.
No, that's the I jumped in for Gear 5 and that's it, and then stopped. Oh.
Exactly. Yeah, you're a Twitter brain. It's okay. We're
Bro,
fine.
I don't even
We're
have
good.
Twitter, so.
Well, you know, you're probably better for that. But we are here to rank the Ichiban Kuji Revolutionary Flame, which I really enjoyed. They are I'm just gonna come out and say it's a spectacular set. But the funny thing for today's video is that while I am caught up with the manga, you know, my girlfriend's watching One Piece now. We love One Piece. Brian, how much of One Piece do you think you've watched?
I found you, faker.
So, collectively, I have watched up to the part where they get Usopp.
So like maybe 15 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good amount of knowledge.
I've seen
probably...
a couple of clips here and there, you know, on the reels of the Book of Face and the gram of Insta. So, you know, and I've seen a bunch of stuff. My favorite character is Zoro. I love Zoro.
Zoro is pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's my favorite character. You know what's funny? You know what's really actually the funniest thing about this video that we're doing right now, and you're kind of roasting me, but I have a bunch of One Piece cards right here in front of me.
Hey, if you are a fan of One Piece, Brian did do some One Piece openings on his channel, and they were great, so you guys can go check that out after this video. He's done one, but we are going to focus today on this set. Please ignore the fact that Bardock is sitting right there on the screen.
Don't ignore that, actually. Tell us down in the comment section how bewildered and how your angles look like a... You know, well, let me calm down.
Ignore it because the tier make... Shut up.
Never.
The tier maker website does not allow me to upload or make a tier list unless I put 5 images, so I grabbed the father figure from Dragon Ball because it was in the same folder. But let us dive in, Brian. You know what would be hilarious is if I let you go first. So, Brian, why don't you go ahead and go first and place your first... First of all, do you even remember everybody's name in this set?
Wow. This guy... Wow. This guy just brought me here to make fun of me. That's crazy. I'm a victim in this video. Yes, I am a victim. That is crazy. People are subscribed to racism.
Damn whiteys.
You damn colonizer. Speaking of colonizing, have you guys checked out Matt's merch? You guys like my shirt? You guys like my shirt? Yeah, that's Matt's design. Really nice fabric and stuff like that. You know, looks really good on me. Like, oh, you see that? Look at that epic pose that I just did with this shirt. Look how flamboyant I can be in this shirt. So you guys should definitely go check out Matt's merch store if you guys are interested in that. And yeah, anyway, what, Matt? What were you saying? What were you roasting?
Place your first figure.
Oh.
And tell the audience why.
All right, so my first figure is going to be Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, and I'm oh, sorry.
No.
Oh, but he's on the list.
Take this guy and forget about him.
But he's an option.
We're also not doing the last one prize because he's just a recolor of Dragon, and I didn't buy him because
Dragon.
It's waste.
See, I remember Dragon, and I know freaking you know. No, I'm sorry. I interrupted you. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. You were saying.
Oh yeah. Sure. Place your first figure.
You know, it's the first character. Alright, so Sabo is my number 3.
can't see the amount of disappointment that washed over my face just now. Okay, why is Sabo?
Don't worry, I'll make up for it.
Third place. Oh man. Why is Sabo? I know your tier list.
You know nothing.
I know your tier list, and I know why. All right, why is Sabo in third place?
No, go ahead. What do you think my tier list is?
No, you go ahead.
All right.
I know what it is.
All right, so Sabo is third, and I think, you know, it's a nice looking figure, but my problem with Sabo is just easy to draw. Sorry, you gotta blur that out. My bad. But actually, I'm not my bad. I'm actually gonna do more of that on purpose to make you do more editing. So
wonderful,
wonderful. But so Sabo first, just because he reminds me of when I had hair, and it pisses me off. And so third place for me. And
honestly, your hair looks more like Sanji in the beginning of One Piece.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Because his hair is like covering his face.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
We were watching it last night. I was like, that does look like young Brian.
Yeah, for real.
All right, so Sabo's your third place pick.
What's
because
your third place?
He reminds you of yourself when you used to have hair.
Yes, infuriated by that. But
I see.
Also,
don't you wish you were me with my full head of hair?
Oh, shut up. Anyway, I just, you know, Sabo just looks easy to draw compared to the other two people. So I just, you know, he's lacking a little bit of them details in my opinion. And yeah, he just reminds me of when I was happy in life. So third place.
Happiness deleted. All right.
Delete all.
Well, my third place pick might be controversial, but it's Monkey D. Dragon.
Wow, shocker! This guy's a book.
All right, everybody on this list is S tier. Every figure is S tier.
It's S tier. That's just the thing I have to say because I'm a YouTuber and I don't want to get arrested in the comments.
Also that, yeah, and honestly, someone has to be on the bottom, right?
Right.
For me, it's Dragon.
It's okay when you do that, but when I put Sabo, there's
Sabo should not be on the bottom.
How dare!
But Dragon, I love the details of the figure. Like, the cape really rocks the dragon. Anyways, his cape is really awesome. It has like all those textures and it just looks really cool and detailed. I like the little things about the figure, like some of the little lines and stuff they put on his forehead to really bring out the same art style from the anime and manga. I think what really makes him the least favorable for me compared to the other two is probably a preference that I have with my figures. I usually am very drawn towards bright colored figures that have big saturated colors. And while Dragon is magnificently painted and detailed, the darker colors on the figure just don't really pop out as much to me. So Koala and Sabo stand out a little bit more. So that's the only reason I'm putting Dragon in third place. And I guess you would put the last one prize there too if you guys want me to put that there. It's the same figure. He's just metallic with his paint. So yes. The end. Okay, fine. I'll take him off. He'll go right here next to Bardock. They're friends now.
Yes.
But yeah, that's my third place pick.
Go
Brian,
ahead. No. Go ahead. Well, how about we mix it up and you go second?
Oh, we're gonna mix it up. We're
gonna have you go second now, and then I'll go after you, and then I'll go first, and then I'll do mine first.
We're gonna know our number ones.
We're gonna know our number ones. No, we're not.
I know what your number one.
We have 4 options left, bro. You know nothing.
All right, second place for me is Koala.
Wow.
I like this a lot more than I thought I would, and I really think it just comes down to the paint, the colors, all of the different uses of paint and texturing on the figure. Like her goggles have like a translucent finish. The golden parts of her goggles have a little more of a glossy metallic look to it. And then, you know, all the little details like on her skirt, or the paint and shading on the figure. I'm looking at her to the side here, by the way, because she's right next to my desk. But she just looks really good. And I just love the way that she came out. She's like very simple in execution, but it's like, again, it's the little things that make her really, really stand out to me. So she's second place for me. And obviously, you know, I'll talk about this soon, but Sabo's number one for me, which is why you know, almost flipped my desk when you put him in last place.
Good thing you raised it.
Before I talk about Sabo, I'll go ahead and let you talk about your 2 picks, your 2 favorite characters in One Piece, right?
Avi. So, obviously, my number 2 pick is actually the same. I actually agree. It's actually
I knew it.
Dragon.
It's Dragon.
And
you're putting Koala at number 1 because you're a simp and you want the boobies in
damn
place.
Titties, bro!
Reason you only like One Piece for boobies, and I don't blame you.
Bro, more than that.
Go ahead.
Anyway, but yeah, bro. Yeah. But
do you need a moment alone with her for a second?
No,
you need.
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I did that.
She'll
before
probably
the video.
beat your ass.
But nah, she wouldn't. I just be like solar flare, and then but anyway, so Dragon 2nd place for me. I think the colors of it look really cool. Matt's wrong in his opinion.
Sure.
Now let me just talk about that cape. Like, I know there's a classic saying of no capes, but at the same time, I think this one's allowed because this one just looks cool. Like, I like the way they did it. I like the sculpting of it. The shading of it looks really cool. Plus, it just makes him look like edgelord. You know what I'm saying? That's edgelord dragon. Ugh. Like, and you know, I think without the cape, I don't think he'd look as cool. If I'm being honest, I think he'd be lower on my list.
It's true.
If he didn't have the cape on. Hell yeah, he agreed with me. Let's go. But and then
that's the flair in his design, man.
And then we got Koala, number 1. Obviously, it's really the thing that made me pick her over Sabo was because she has panties. I thought that was I thought that was a hilarious detail, and Matt showed me. He didn't show you guys. But while we were watching the videos, he grabbed it, and I remember just like looking over at the camera, and he's just like, "Look, bro, look. Do you see them? Isn't that such a crazy detail?" And I was like, "Yeah, it is. That's crazy." And I was like, "She's number 1." I was like, "That's crazy." But
yeah.
I think that was such a nice little detail because they could have just like blacked out, like, you know, they could have like got to like where her knees or legs were, like where it was start to go up her skirt, and just like black that out and not even worry about it. They went the extra mile. You know what I'm saying?
They did. Yeah.
And damn titties. Anyway.
We are so going to Earth to get our wish. Yeah, Vegeta. We're gonna get panties.
Pretty much. Saw the curves in the panties, and I was like, number 1.
Yeah, you know, I like Koala. I mean, listen, if she was Nami, I would have put her at number 1 easy.
Sure.
No questions asked. But she ain't Nami. She's
yeah,
the other.
See, well, I'm here to mix it up, man. I'm here to mix
Fair
it
enough.
up.
Sabo,
The correct
you know,
list.
I might have a little bit of a bias because the character is awesome. I really love Sabo. I love his connection to Luffy, and I love what he, you know, starts to eventually become in the show. But no, he doesn't. But he has a really sick coat. He's got a really sick coat with.
He's got a really sick coat. Wow, this
coat,
guy,
bro.
Just choosing everything besides the booba. This guy.
The coat. Listen,
this guy was freaking stunned. He hit the anime.
I just said she ain't Nami, so.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Not all
But if
Booba
Nami
are
was
created
if Nami
equally.
was here, it'd be obvious that she's number 1.
Yeah, she'd be S tier no matter what.
Exactly.
It could
unless
it
they
could be
did
the same
unless
Nami
they gave
from
her
your
the
card
face
game.
like the treasure rare.
I was just saying that.
Unless they did that.
Yeah, then
No.
F tier.
Yeah. Bag over
but
head
yeah.
Nami.
I mean, Sabo's just super cool. I love the pose that he's in. He looks awesome. The outfit is awesome. It's probably the shading, like shading all over, and
Sure.
the design of his outfit, all the details, him pulling on his glove. He just looks super cool.
I did make a comment about that while I was watching the review with you. I was just like, the classic glove pull, gotta love it.
The glove, yeah. You know what
well,
they say about guys
you
with
know,
gloves
Vegeta
on.
does that a lot with his glove, and then Goku does that with his wristbands a lot. So
Yeah, it's a cool thing. Like when
it's
they're ready
it's
to.
a bias towards the pose, is what it is. It's your.
They're just ready to beat some ass, bro.
Hold on, Matt.
No.
I just realized
No.
something. These aren't Dragon Ball figures, bro. What? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait.
Are you exposing me right now?
We're doing another franchise for figures on the...
Oh no. Oh no. I think Brian just seized out of the video. Well, that's what I get for being a fraud and not only reviewing Dragon Ball figures. But let us know your tier list down in the comment section below. Did you put Boba at number 1? Did you put Sabo at number 1? Did you put the dragon who's not from Dragon Ball at number 1? Let us know down in the comment section. Let us know your thoughts. Go subscribe to Brian and his channel. And until the next video, guys. Later.